Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone had a good winter break and a good New Year's. I had a good time. I got some figures I've really wanted, and yeah, today we were taking a look at Studio Series Rise of the Beast Battletrap. Oddly enough, I got him from GeneralMotorsCompany.com, the people who manufacture and produce these vehicles for the films. And apparently they had Bumblebee and Battletrap in stock, so I went ahead and grabbed Battletrap. Sadly enough, both him and B are both sold out. But I'll still put a link in the description below. They have a good bunch of other Studio Series toys as well. I think a couple Cyberverse, I'm not too sure, but again, I'll post a link down in the description below. So yeah, let's check a quick look at his vehicle mode. Alright, taking a look at his vehicle mode, we can see it's a nice Mad Max kind of vibe tow truck. It says Bernie's Towing on the side. I think that's an homage to the '07 car dealership. I'm not too sure. I'll put in the corner the original image we saw last year, I think, of the actual vehicle, just to compare it to the toy. And I like how the toy has the stripes, the nice orange, translucent orange as well, the nice gray. Let's take a closer look at that, shall we? Very nice detailing. Yeah, the feet and the hands stick out, but I mean, it's not the worst we've had. Nice grill. Love the engine on top. Gives it very like heavy duty vibes. Nice towing. Wrecking ball, which has some very nice details on it as well. It's nice chains and stuff on it. Getting a lot of Team Fortress 2 vibes with the color here. But yeah, fairly solid and hefty figure as well. He rolls just fine. Getting him to the alt mode though, that's why I'm starting in alt mode. Complete mess. It is not fun to transform. Nice soft plastic and all. But it results in a very, very heavy, solid alt mode, and same thing with the robot mode as well. So yeah, let's get to that comparison. Alright, starting off comparisons is my closest to the G1 Battletrap as possible, which is Power of the Primes. Not a fair comparison, but it's nice to see. That's G1 and these are the movies. So it looks pretty good. Closest thing I have to a Bumblebee, that's not the Volkswagen one, that can transform, is my Nest Jeep Bumblebee. Let me move up the frame a little bit more. Very good. Like it. Alright, next is Studio Series Dark of the Moon Bumblebee. Quite good together. Can't wait to get Off-Road Bumblebee. Here he is next to my only Decepticon leader at the moment, Age of Extinction Studio Series Galvatron. And in my opinion, Battletrap works very well with the Age of Extinction Decepticons. They all have that similar robot, non-insect looking vibe, so I think he goes very well with them. And the closest I have to any Rise of the Beast at all is Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. Looks very good. I'm probably not getting the Studio Series Rise of the Beast Prime, especially since it's basically just the same Prime, just with silver accents, I think a bigger bumper, but who knows, I may. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Let's get to transformation. Battletrap in robot mode. Just a quick little thing. If you saw during the transformation, I did kind of skim through it. One of his back, let me show you. One of the pegs connecting that back shoulder piece broke mid transformation, because again it's made out of very thin soft plastic. So yeah, I'm sorry about the transformation sequence being a little short. I did manage to fix it. Nonetheless, he still is a solid looking figure. Looks great. The arm kibble, you can do what you want with it. I just keep it like this. Let me show you guys real quick. I just keep it kind of like that. Not in the way, but not too out of the way either. And we can't forget the most important part of reviews, the number 2 pencil. So remember, guys, gotta the sound. It's all about the sound and the plastic quality, guys. You know. All jokes aside, very nice head sculpt. Love the way it is. It's less insect-like, so I'm digging it. Love how the faux chest becomes like a grill. The nice weathering damage. And the legs, very nice. Turn to the back. See the arm kibble. Love the arm spikes. There's the back. Just quickly show off that's where it broke. So it still can move. I mean, this thing just needs to move for transformation, but it's not like I'm transforming him that much. Overall, very solid figure. Articulation is pretty good. Let me do that real quick. Head is on a ball joint. It's super tight on mine, but he can look 360 around. Shoulders full 360. Shoulder out all the way. He has a good elbow as well. Let me do that real quick. Good elbow. Full waist articulation, which is insane. Legs can move forward that far and back only that far because of the kibble on the back. Knees 90 degree, actually more than 90 degree bend, and ankle rocker, pretty good one, standard. No wrist articulation, however, but yeah, it's fine. And before we move on to comparisons, here he is with his mace, just like Bulkhead's. It has a nice chain around it, and according to his box art, it has a chain. We just don't have the chain, but it's a nice mace. It stores just like Bulkhead's from Legacy. Just want to put it in his hand. Clip it on. Get him ready for action. It would have been nice if he came with a gun, but I don't think he uses a gun in the film. So it looks very nice. You already know upgrade kits are possibly going to give him a whole chain and everything. Make that full Mad Max style. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they do. Alright, and that seems to be it for robot mode. Let's get on to some comparisons. Alright, and for robot comparisons, I have a good amount. So for first, we're going to start off with Power of the Prime's Battletrap. Obviously, 2 different characters, just they share the same name, which is fine. Alright, and for next comparison, here he is next to Nest Bumblebee, which is roughly the same size as the Off-Road Bumblebee, so you can see how the scale works there. Alright, here he is next to Studio Series Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, which is slightly bigger, which is my main Bumblebee, so that's going to look very good. Alright, here we have my latest SS figure, Age of Extinction Crosshairs. Good. Battletrap seems to be fitting in with older movie figures as well, unlike Bumblebee and some of the other Bumblebee movie stuff, so I'm really happy about that. Here he is next to Age of Extinction Stinger. Here he is next to Age of Extinction Galvatron, and I think they look very good together. I love how they look. Yeah, and I don't have a movie verse Megatron, so Galvatron at the moment is my only Decepticon leader, and I think he looks great. Still iffy on Scourge, but even if I don't get Scourge, Battletrap fits right in with these guys. Alright, here he is next to Bumblebee Movie Optimus Prime. Ooh, if he can stand, that would be great. There we go. Slightly taller than Battletrap. Looking very good. Alright, and then for the last comparison, gonna be a wild one, but here we have him next to the Kaale Legends Scourge. And then here he is next to Select Nightbird. Because, you know, this is definitely Rise of the Beast. Yeah, that seems to work just fine. Yeah, all jokes aside, I hope the Studio Series Nightbird looks pretty good. Again, I'm iffy on Scourge, but as long as Nightbird looks better than her mainline one, I should be fine. And yeah, let's get to some final thoughts. Alright, and for some final thoughts, again, he has soft plastic. My only real negative is the soft plastic and, you know, him breaking on me mid-review. But in my opinion, the pros outweigh the cons. He's a very solid figure, super articulate. The paint job is amazing, and overall, I think he is a pretty good Studio Series figure. I mean, I think it's going to be the only Battletrap we get for Rise of the Beast. So I say, if you want him, pick him up. His plastic actually seems pretty fine, even though it's soft. He still feels normal. Again, the details look great. I love his face. It is weird though how the toy's head isn't the same on the box, and I'll put it up in the corner right now. It has a Decepticon logo and more of a battle mask looking kind of feature, while obviously on the toy is no Decepticon logo and he's a Terracon. So who knows, maybe the Terracons are sub-factions of the Decepticons or something like that. And yeah, and I do plan on posting some of the Golden Disc podcast episode that I do with Crimson on this channel as well. In case you don't have Spotify, we're going to start branching out to other platforms, and I'll put a link to the podcast down below and his channel as well. Also, our next guest will be Kai over on Twitter. I'll put his art in the corner as well, and his Twitter will be in the link in the description. And don't forget to check out our latest podcast episode with Decepticon Aiden over on Twitter as well. I'll put some of his art on the screen as well, and obviously the links below. And don't forget to check out my Twitter, check out my Instagram. Stay tuned for upcoming changes to the channel. After review 20, as I said, things are going to change. Next review after it will have a different backdrop, similar to my photography, to, you know, kind of change things up. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of the year, and I'll see y'all next time.